everyone. Okay, I've been nominated to take part in this, what do you call it, van life tag questions thing. I was nominated by Liam the Terrible. Basically answer a few questions about myself. You guys can get to know me a bit more, and at the end of this I will nominate 3 other channels to take part in the same sort of tag thing. Raise a bit of awareness for everybody else's channels, help everyone out, and you also get to know us a bit more. So, okay, question 1. What is the make and model of your van? My van is an Iveco Daily. It's a 2006-2007 plate. Iveco Daily, long wheelbase, extra high top. It's a beast of a van. It is massive. So I wanted a big van because I needed to work out of the back of it, and I wanted to build a camper as well. So it's the best of both worlds. Work section in the garage underneath the bed at the back, and yeah, I can go away in it. In fact, I'm going away in 2 weeks with the wife to Wales, so I'm really looking forward to that. Question 2. How long did your van take to build? It is not even finished. I mean, they're never finished, but I've got a lot to do. I'm about to start finishing off the kitchen. I've got a fridge. I'm going to order a new worktop. So the kitchen and all the cupboard doors and kind of little bits. So still not finished, but it's taken me over a year and a half, 2 years. I'm just slowly doing bits, and whenever I've got money to build, I'll build. But yeah, this is my second conversion, so I'm kind of taking my time with this one and doing things a little bit better. Well, as good as I can. Question 3. What your favourite place you've stayed in the van? Easily, I've just done a whole video series on my channel of a Scotland trip. I did Wales and Scotland, and it took about 4 weeks to do it. Did that with my family in 3 camper vans. I'm definitely up in Scotland. I mean, it's hard to pick my favourite place, but near the Knockan Crag Nature Reserve or National Park, yeah, it's kind of northwest of Scotland. That's definitely my favourite place. I'll put some pictures on now, you can see how amazing it was. Next question. Where's been the worst place you've stayed in your van? Sometimes you get caught short and you have to park in a car park or something, and there's people doing in fact, I was working away up near London somewhere for a couple of days, and I took the van and I stayed in the van for those couple of nights. I had no choice but to stay in this kind of car park, and there were kids doing drugs and wheel spins and even lighting fireworks off, and that was a pretty bad night's sleep. But I normally park in the middle of nowhere, so I don't usually get disturbed if I go camping, so that's probably the worst place I've stayed. Next question. How many people have you had in your van at one time? Now, I'm not sure if it means to sleep or just to sort of socialise in the evening or something. Overnight, my daughter sleeps on this sofa, and my wife and I would sleep up on the bed there, so that's 3. You can sort of sleep 3, unless you have someone on the floor, but we don't. Probably had about 5 or 6 in here around in the evening time, having a few drinks and things. That was quite recently, actually. I went down to the beach, and some friends came and met me down there. That was quite nice. Have you had any van disasters? Well, those that follow me, I've just had a disaster. Just had a disaster where a learner driver crashed into the back of my van and ripped the ladder off and did a whole load of damage, and only just got my van back yesterday or the day before yesterday. So that was a pretty big disaster. Other than that, I had the hazard lights didn't work a couple of years back, and I had to replace the whole body computer, and that cost me about £1,000, so that was a disaster. But other than that, no, not really. Next question. What is your favourite feature on your van? Well, that is easy. You're all going to know what I'm going to say. It is my Chinese diesel heater. Just incredible. It's a game changer. You can work in your van throughout the winter, go camping in the winter. It's a game changer. You must have a diesel heater, and I love these Chinese ones, so that's my favourite feature. What is your least favourite part about van life? Well, for those that don't know, I'm not full-time van lifer. I wish I was, but it's a weekend, going away on holiday, camping, weekend kind of situation I have. Any excuse to go out and sleep in the van, I'll do it. But the least favourite part about my van life, I don't think I have anything to. I don't think I can answer that question. I think if you were full time, if you were living in your van, you get some snooty people not understanding what you're doing and don't agree with it. But I'm not a full-time van life. I don't get those kind of problems. You get the odd mean person on YouTube, but that's not about van life so much. I don't think I can answer that question. I don't really have a least favourite part. What is your favourite part about van life? Easily, it's the community. The van meetups I go to, I've made the best friends, the most incredible friends because of van life and because of YouTube. Yeah, so every time we go to these meets, it's just amazing. It's just incredible fun. Yeah, and I've got some amazing friends, and all the people that comment on my YouTube videos. It's just an amazing community. It's I had no idea there were so many nice people out there, which is a shame, but now I know, and it's just the favourite part about van life is definitely the community. Okay, question 10, last question. Any tips for those about to embark on their van life adventure? Okay, well, massive tip is just to live on YouTube. Just watch every van life video, van build video. Just subscribe to all of us, everybody, and you get tips. You learn what to do, what not to do. Another point, go to meetups before you've even bought a van. Go to meetups and have a look around at all the different vans and different heights and lengths, and that way you know what kind of van is going to work for you. And if you've got a van and you're about to start building, take your time. Do all your research. Do your soundproofing, sound deadening, insulation, sound vapor barrier. Do all that properly. That is very important. All right, that's all my 10 questions. Okay, my nominees. I am going to nominate Leon Perkins, Diary of a Van Man. I haven't had the chance to meet Leon yet, but he seems like a real nice guy, and I'm hoping to meet him next year. Okay, my second nomination is Mr. Gadjet John from the channel Gadjet John, or Gadjet John on Tour. They've just gone full-time in their van, sold their house, and you should definitely check out their channel if you haven't done already. So John, I nominate you and Mandy. Maybe you and Mandy can both do it. And my third nomination is Dave, aka One Man and His Whippet. Check out his channels. He's a lovely man. Yeah, he makes some great content, so I'll check out his channel as well. All right. That is my Van Tag 10 questions. Thank you to Liam for nominating me. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And I'll see you all soon. Thank you for watching.